back to another live. I know it's been a few days since I've been on here, but I was like, let me hop on here really quick, y'all. I'm probably gonna be on here like 20 minutes tops because I'm really supposed to be gone. And I was like, no, let me go live now because if I don't go live now, it'll be another day that I don't go live. But if you are new here, my name is Lane, and I teach ambitious women how to make money straight from their phone using digital products, y'all, and everyday content. It's that simple. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Everyday content and digital products, and you can learn skills like marketing, buyer psychology, sales, and all of the stuff that you need to learn in the background to be able to do it efficiently. So, like I said, if that's something you are interested in, I'm going to talk about that on this live. Then, of course, answer questions if y'all have questions. That's probably one of the main reasons I do get on here is for questions because I get so many questions when I'm not on live. But when I get on live, y'all don't ask the question. Y'all ask, but y'all wait till I get off live to ask more questions. I mean, which is fine, but if you have me on here, y'all, now is the time to ask the questions that you want to ask. Um, like I said, I can't be on here too long right now, but I just wanted to come on here and just kind of talk about digital marketing, digital products, how it all works, because a lot of women are still confused about the whole process, y'all, and it's really not hard. It's very, very simple. So I'm going to try my best to simplify this whole process. So that's really what this live is going to be about, just the steps as to how you can get into this same space. I know a lot of y'all see women online making money, and then you hear people saying like they're making money with B-roll or everyday content, and a lot of y'all are not able to connect the dots on how that's happening. So technically the B-roll and the everyday content is not making the money. I mean, it could be, it just depends on if the platform is paying you, but 9 times out of 10 that content that people are using, like me and a lot of other people, is leading to something else, right? It's leading to a digital asset, and that's how people are able to make money. So when I say make money using everyday content or using B-roll, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. It's still a form of digital marketing. Just think of it as, instead of you being a faceless creator, you're actually showing your face. I mean, you could do it faceless, but I pretty much teach using the everyday content, your everyday life method, right? And when I say everyday life, y'all, that does not mean you have to show things that you don't want to show. Because one thing about me, I record, I'm a lifestyle creator, but I show only what I want to show. And that's why people get it wrong. Like, you don't have to use your everyday life for content and show every single thing about your life, right? So you control the narrative. You control what people know, what people don't know. But step one in all of this is you have to have something to sell. If you don't have a product and you don't have anything to sell, how are you going to make money, right? So you have to be marketing some type of digital product. I mean, it could be a physical product, but I teach digital marketing. I mean, digital products. So that's what we're talking about. So you need some type of digital asset that you can lead people to, right? Because if you're just on here, and I know a lot of y'all are posting content, y'all posting every day, y'all vlogging, some of y'all doing day in the lives, y'all not making no money. Y'all not making no money, and y'all trying to figure out why. It's because you don't have any type of asset or any type of product to send people to. And that's what I mean by posting for free. We're not posting for free in 2026. Heck, we wasn't posting for free years ago, right? So you have to have something. And so step one, you need something to sell, right? It could be your own digital product. You could be doing affiliate marketing. You could be selling somebody else's product. It doesn't matter. They all work the same, right? It just depends on how you want to do it. Do you want to create your own product? Because you absolutely can, using your own knowledge. You have to dig deep and figure out what you're good at and put that into a form of a digital product, right, that people need. It has to solve a problem. As simple as that. If it's not solving a problem, it's not worth being a digital product. It needs to be solving some kind of problem. So you can do that, or you can sell somebody else's product. If they give you the right to sell it, as far as affiliate marketing, you earn high commissions by reselling courses. Or you can have somebody's ebook and have PLR products and you can resell their stuff. The great thing about PLR products is you're able to rebrand them, right? You can take somebody else's ebook, guide, template, whatever. As long as that person gives you the right to resell it, you can take that and change up the name, change up the title, make it look completely different without doing all the work and creating all the information inside, and then you can sell that, right? And make 100% profit. So those are the different ways that you can come across a digital asset or a digital product. So you need to do it. It's that simple. You can even create like a membership. Like if you're good at something, you could create a membership where you charge people a monthly fee um, to get access to the membership, right? Or the community. That's another way you can make money. It's just no matter what you do, it needs to be profitable. It needs to be validated. Because what is the point in you creating a product or having a membership or whatever it is you're selling and it's not profitable and nobody wants it, right? So I would do research, market research, see what's profitable, and then go from there if you do want to do your own thing. Step two is recording your content, recording your everyday life, which a lot of y'all probably already do, like those little coffee routines y'all record. Or if you doing like a skincare routine, or maybe you out shopping and you recording, like all of that, y'all, is considered B-roll. You can use that and promote your digital products like that, and it's gonna be easier with you doing it that way because it'll be more relatable, right? People seeing your content, they may relate to the fact that you're in a certain store or you using a certain skincare product, or maybe y'all I do coffee content all the time. Y'all know that. I love coffee. People ask more about my coffee content than anything else, and I'm like, but that's the whole point, right? So use those everyday clips, everyday life. You use that to actually promote your digital product. Now, if you are shy and you don't want to be seen on camera, be faceless, y'all, until you're comfortable. You can still do it faceless, but I pretty much teach people how to do it using their everyday content, right? And it could be grocery shopping, y'all. You could be cleaning up. It doesn't matter what you are doing in the video. It just needs to be good quality. Don't post trash, right? It needs to be good quality. People be able to see it. And what's going to matter the most is what you're putting as the hook. What are you putting on the screen to capture that person's attention, right? What are you doing to stop the scroll? The content may stop the scroll depending on what it is you post about, right? The video. But the main point is, what is the text that you're putting on screen to stop the scroll? So that's how you tie it all in together. So it's not just everyday content is making you money. It is, but it's tied to a message that ultimately gets somebody to figure out that they really need your digital product and they buy it, right? So it's all about learning the skills behind it, because the content is the easy part, because you literally just taking out your phone, your camera, you're recording content, right? That's the easy part. The reason why a lot of y'all can't make the sales and the consistent sales is because you lack the marketing, you lack the buyer psychology, the sales psychology, because you're not taking the time to actually learn the skills, right? How to connect the content to the message that somebody needs to see or hear in order to even want your product in the first place. So that's literally the third step, the message. The message matters more than the video, right? It matters more than the video. The caption, what you put in the caption. So you have to figure out that part, y'all. And that's literally what I teach. That's what I teach, y'all. My SoftWorks starter system that I talk about all the time is giving you everything you need without you having to pay for a $500 course, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm literally in there giving you a mini course, an audio mini course that's teaching you all about marketing skills, the personal branding, and why all of that is important, right? I'm giving you another guide in there called the B-roll bridge. It's a playbook that teaches you how to bridge the gap between your B-roll and the message, right? And then I also have another guide called Why They Buy, which is the most important guide in here. And that's new. It's been in here probably like a month now, but I knew it was something missing. So it's called Why They Buy, the psychology of the sale. That is the main purpose of all of this. If you don't know that information, it's gonna be hard. You may make like one-off sales here and there, but you're not gonna be consistent. Hey, Gang Kingdom, you're not gonna be have consistent income coming in, right? So that guide teaches you how to discover the deeper problem and actually make content explaining the transformation and the outcomes that people want, because nobody cares that I have an ebook that has a certain amount of guides in it. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares that the ebook has so many pages. Nobody goes to sleep at night thinking, oh, I want a 35-page ebook. Nobody really cares about that. They're gonna need it, but you have to be able to portray in your content and in your message the real thing that they want, right? And that's what that guide teaches you, which is the most important thing in this whole bundle, right? And then the bonuses you get is the TikTok growth guide, and then the faceless guide if you choose to be faceless or be on TikTok. So it's literally giving you everything you need to be successful and learn how to sell digital products just using everyday B-roll, y'all. Everyday B-roll. And I don't care what nobody say, because a lot of people they say like, you B-roll is not gonna be enough. I don't know why the hell it's not. Like, I don't know why it's not. It worked for me, right? Now, you do need to talk sometimes, right? You do need to talk because people want to hear your voice, right? So you do need to talk, even if it's a voiceover, like speak. You know what I mean? Do talking head videos sometimes. If you don't want to do talking head, start out doing voiceovers over your everyday B-roll. I do it all the time, y'all. But I do all types of content. I do talking head videos. Now, out of all of them, I'm gonna be honest. Out of the talking head, just the short 7 to 10 second B-roll clips, the voiceovers, the carousels. I even do carousels. Out of all of them, my least favorite is the talking head. I don't be want to sit down on no camera and be talking. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'll go live, like I like doing this, but like them talking head videos, they not hard for me. It's just I don't. They're my least favorite. Now, B-roll clip with some text on the screen and some music in the background, I can get my point across real good, right? Because I've learned how to connect my everyday content to the right message and put the right caption. I know how to do it. I've been doing it a while, right? So there's different styles of content you can do. You don't have to do them all. I just know like B-roll works, but every now and then you are gonna have to do a talking video, right? It just helps you. It helps the content. But if you learn the basic strategies and learn all about buyer psychology, why people buy, why they choose one person over the other person, like all the things, you can be successful, y'all, in the online space and make money. Like when I started my journey back in 2024, I literally started by selling somebody else's course. I didn't have any of my own products. I was brand new. I bought a $500 course, UBC to be exact, and I resold that course, y'all, for a whole year, a little over a year. All of my income for the entire first year of my journey came from selling a $500 course that I didn't even have to create. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. If I can do it as a complete beginner, along with so many other people, so can you. And think about the price that I was selling something for, $500, right? Now you can sell low ticket and make just as much money. That's another thing y'all gonna hear me say that some people don't agree with, and a lot of people do. I'm a firm believer that you can make money with low ticket too. You just gotta make more sales. But so what? Low ticket is easier for you to sell. Put it like that. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. I feel like you should do both. But you can absolutely sell a $27, $37 product over and over and over again and make $5,000 a month. Absolutely. I've done it. So you can absolutely do that. It's just all about, did you learn the actual skills behind how to do it? The marketing, the sales psychology, and all of the stuff, the personal branding. So that's literally like the steps, y'all. Having a digital asset or a digital product or affiliate product, you have to have something. Coming on here every day, posting content, showing your life for nothing is pointless unless you just love to do it. Me, on the other hand, I love to do it, but at the end of the day, I need my content to lead somewhere, right? I got into this space to make money so that I don't have to go back to a 9 to 5, right? So you have to have something to sell. My Softwork starter system allows you to resell a part of it. Now, two of the guys in there you can't resell, but the rest of the bundle you can actually resell. So that means you can actually start by learning everything you need to learn and use that bundle as your first product if you want to. If you don't want to and you already have a digital product and you're struggling to make sales, I'm telling you, that bundle that I have, the system I have, will teach you what's missing. So you got to have something to sell. You need the content. And the way that I teach you everyday content, y'all, I don't have to think about content. It's easy for me because I'm not going out of my way to get content. I just simply record what I'm already doing. And because I vlog for YouTube, it's even easier. I just record what I'm already doing, right? If I'm making coffee, sometimes I take out my camera, I record it. If I go to the store, I record clips. If I'm sitting at my desk, I pull out the tripod, I record clips. I never take out my tripod just to get clips. I can scroll through my phone and find some shit every single time because it's already there. I'm literally already gonna do this task. I'm not going out of my way to do a task just to get B-roll. So it's all about remembering and just taking out your phone and recording even the simplest things. Even if you pouring a glass of water, drinking a glass of wine, writing in a notebook, all of that is everyday content that turns into B-roll and is perfect for promoting digital products. I've been doing it, y'all, for the longest. So you have to have the everyday content or some type of content because that's how you're going to promote the digital asset, right? Because digital products are not physical. There's nothing to show. So that's what the video is for. So you need either a faceless video or you need y'all, I'm literally supposed to be gone right now. Or you need and I'm over here on live. I'm supposed to be gone in the car already. or you need a, I done lost my train of thought because I know I'm supposed to be gone. Yeah, you need a video. You need content. So it's easier just to use your everyday content. And then your message matters more than you think. Like I said, you need to know how to connect the text and the caption to the and say the right things, right? So you need that as well. And I already said, learn the skills. Step 4, you got to learn the skills. If you don't master the skills, it's going to be hard for you to be successful. And the great thing about digital marketing, once you master the skills, you have them forever. The sales, the marketing, the buyer psychology, the messaging, the content strategy, all of it. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not, y'all. It's really not. It's not hard at all. This is very, very simple. I've helped so many people. Y'all, I literally quit my job March of 2025 because I learned how to sell digital products. That's the only reason I'm 9 to 5 free. There's no other reason why. Now, throughout this time, I've learned other streams of income because if you get out of the 9 to 5 by selling digital products and you don't learn something else, you're crazy. You have to learn something else too, right? So I've learned other streams of income, but the main reason I'm a 9 to 5 free and I took back control of my time, I get to wake up when I want to. I do what I want, y'all. I control my day and my schedule. It's because of digital products, and it was because of somebody else's product at that. Savannah, how can I get in contact with you for one-on-one coaching with you? Do you have Instagram? That way I can direct message you, and then I can talk to you and tell you. We can come up with a plan. But yeah, I do direct coaching, but I can talk to you about it and tell you how it works. Let me know if you have Instagram. If not, you can email me. I can give you my email while I'm on here. But yeah, so you have to learn the skills. And then the next step, the content system. So once you've learned the skills, you know you're using your everyday content or your faceless, you have a message, you have a digital asset, right? The next problem that y'all have is y'all have everything, y'all making the content, then y'all get burnt out. Now y'all burnt out, y'all don't know what to post. Y'all got the product, y'all got everything, and y'all waking up every day like, well, what am I gonna post? What am I gonna say? And then you don't know what to say, right? That's the next. Okay, yes, DM me on Instagram. Make sure it's the one that's in my bio. If you go to my YouTube, the main page on my YouTube is that one. You should see it though. I have like a pink background behind my profile picture because there's an old page of me that I don't use anymore. But yeah, then y'all run out of stuff to say and y'all like, please see me here. Okay, it's Go Faceless. That's also in my bio too though, I think. Go Faceless, so Go and then the word faceless, FACELESS 20. I need to change that, y'all. I've been had that since I started because I started faceless. So Go Faceless 20 at gmail.com. I actually have another email yeah, use that one. But yeah, then y'all wake up every day and y'all like, well, what am I gonna post? I don't know what to post. So you gotta have a content system, y'all. You need a system in place so that way you're able to plan out your content, y'all. And I literally just created another product, the Content Command Center. If you haven't watched my video where I would show it to y'all, but y'all, I'm literally supposed to be gone. But I have a video on my YouTube channel that I just recently posted. Is it a live or is it a video? I think it's a live. It's a live video, but you'll see it. The title, I literally did a walkthrough through this content system that I built, y'all. It's literally a tool that you can download. You can open it in your browser, or you can save it to your home screen on like a phone or an iPad. And it kind of works like an app if you do it that way. And it's a system. It's a way for you to plan your content throughout the week. And then if you don't have hooks and you don't know what to post about, it gives you ideas. And then the best part about it, y'all, is not a planner. It's like a full content system because it's gonna help you post top, middle, and bottom of funnel content, which is another thing that comes with learning the skills, y'all. You can post every single day, and not make a sale. And you can post good content. And 9 times out of 10, it's because you're not posting top, middle, and bottom of funnel content. And a lot of the times, that's why y'all page is not growing. If you're not growing and your follower count is staying the same, it's probably because you're posting too much bottom and middle of funnel content and not enough top of funnel content. So my content command center is not just a place where you can plan the content, but it's literally going to help you know if you have too much of something. Like there's a balance on there that shows you, hey, you have too much of this content, you need more of this content. And then if you choose a hook on there that's built in, it'll tell you if it's top, middle, or bottom, right? So that's the next step, y'all, having a content system if you are one of those people who never know what to post, because you can plan all your content out in one day. Use that, plan it out, come up with your hooks. It's a place on there where you can add hooks. Like if you're scrolling on Instagram and you see somebody else's hook, you want to use it for inspiration, you can go and add it to the content system and save it. So that way when you get ready to plan your content, you remember that you want to use that hook, right? So that's separate from the Softwork starter system, y'all. I literally just launched this product last week and I've gotten so many good reviews on it, so many sales on it. It's only $27. And that's something that's for people if they need it, right? Because it's going to help you grow and have a place to plan out all your content. And like I said, if you want to see how it works on the inside, I advise you to go to my channel and go to the live videos, and you'll see the one that says, because I really don't have time. Y'all know I would show y'all, but I ain't even supposed to be at home right now. Like, what are you doing? It says, don't know what to post. Here's my content planning system. Go watch that video. I did a walkthrough of everything that you can do inside of this content command center. Only $27, y'all. So get it now while it's still at that price. I chose you because I feel like your brand is similar to what I want. Oh, thank you. Yes, DM me on Instagram and I can definitely talk to you and tell you how the one-on-ones work. And then I can just kind of see where you're at and tell you what I think. Like you, because some people need that, some people don't. And I'm going to be honest. If I feel like you have this amount of, and you don't really need that, and I can kind of recommend this, I will. So definitely DM me on Instagram. I don't have it yet, so like I said, if you use the Instagram link in my bio, it'll make sure to be the right page. So yeah, I think that's all I was gonna say. So you need those are literally the steps to making money online with digital products using everyday content, y'all. Like I said, I love good B-roll. I'd rather do B-roll than talk, but I still talk. If y'all go on my Instagram right now, I talk all the time, but not as much as I do B-roll. And I do carousels, y'all. I do carousels. I also have a carousel studio. If y'all are somebody who loves to do carousels and you ain't got time to be going to Canva trying to figure all that shit out and add this and add that, I literally have a carousel studio, which is I trained my GPT. I trained it to literally be an AI carousel strategist. So it will help you come up with your carousel ideas based on what you tell it, right? What you do, what your offer is, who your audience is, your brand colors. It's going to ask you all that. You don't have to think about nothing. You literally just get on there and say, I want to build a carousel. It's trained to ask you the right questions. And then once it does that, if you don't have a topic, it'll recommend a topic. And then it will literally tell you what each slide is going to say. You approve it. Once you approve it, then it will build out only the first slide so you can see what it looks like, right? If you like it, all you have to do is just tell it to create slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, however many slides you have. You can literally build a carousel in minutes using that. That's called the Carousel Studio, y'all. I didn't mean to get on here and talk about all the products, but it just made sense because I was talking about carousels. I chose you. Okay, you sent me an email. Let me just make sure I got it before I get off so that way I can reach out to you once I leave. Okay, yep, I got it. So, yep, I'll look at it once I get off here. So, yep, Carousel Studio, y'all, is also, I don't have none of this in my bio. So, y'all have to just comment or let me know because the Content Command Center, the Carousel Studio, neither one of those are listed in my bio. But I send a link when people want it. But if you're brand new to this and you want to get started and learn how all of this works and start making money online, and you have no digital products, I'm telling you, start with the Softwork starter system, y'all. And literally, today is y'all lucky day because I marked the price down this morning. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I did it, and I never do that. So if you want that, that's linked in my bio. Let me make sure because I be linking stuff, deleting stuff. I think it's in my bio. Yes, it's in my bio. And it's literally marked down. This is the lowest it's ever been. So if you do want to start, now is the time. I don't know how long I'm going to have it like that. I'm not even going to lie and try to say, oh, it's ending in an hour because I'll be lying. You know what I mean? So all I know is I marked it down this morning and I decided to just do it for a limited time. So if you're lucky and you see it and it's still at price, you can get it. But that's linked in my bio. That's for people who don't have anything and you actually want to get into this space and start learning. Or even if you're stuck and you don't know why you're not making sales, that one guide alone that's in there that I put in there, why they buy, the psychology of the sale, that alone will help you. Even if you just wanted that. The price that I have the whole bundle at is worth the price of just that ebook, y'all. Because this is really, really underpriced, honestly. But I did that on purpose. I priced this bundle naturally at a lower price point, because that was the whole purpose of me doing this, y'all. And that's also how I know low ticket works, y'all. I've been selling low ticket products, pushing only my low ticket products for the past few months, y'all, and I still make thousands of dollars every month. You just have to be willing to put out the content. You got to be consistent and go live, y'all. Don't be shy. Like, go live. If you are shy, do a faceless live. I'm a face forward creator, and to this day I still do. Y'all, I'm looking at this time. I still do faceless lives because sometimes I don't want to be on the camera. Like, I literally will pop on here and y'all will just see my screen and I'll just talk about the product. So it doesn't matter as long as you're being consistent and you're providing value. Let me rephrase that. Not just being consistent, because you can consistently do the wrong thing and not get nowhere. So it's more than being consistent. You have to be consistent, but you have to be providing value and doing the right thing consistently, if that makes sense. But let me know if anybody else has any last minute questions, y'all. I would stay on here longer, but I'm literally not even supposed to be here. Like, I'm supposed to be out the house driving. So let me know if y'all got any more questions for me. Let me know. And like I said, y'all, everything I talked about, I actually linked. So in the description of the live, I linked the Softwork Starter System and I linked the Content Command Center. So if anybody is interested in that after you go watch that video that's on my page, both of those are linked in the description of this video. So you can find it there too. I'm trying to think. Yes, you want to start? That's good. You should. I think everybody should be selling some type of digital product. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to reach out to you. I see your email. I'm going to send you a link. Are you able to talk right now? I'm about to go, but I still have my phone. I'm supposed to just be in the car driving. But let me know if you can talk right now. I can send you a link when I get off, and then I can tell you how the one-on-ones work. But anybody else have any other questions? Yes or no, y'all? Yes or no? I'm telling y'all, do not sleep on selling digital products. This is not hard. You literally can sell what it is you're good at. There's a niche, there's a category for everything, y'all. It just has to make sense. Wait, why did it charge me that? It just has to make sense. That just really made me mad because I forgot to cancel it. It will teach you. Yep, just let me know if you're serious. If you're serious, I can tell you how the one-on-ones work. How it works and how much it costs to do one-on-ones. All right, y'all, I am about to... Why do they keep sending me the same email? It really is very easy. It's not hard. Like, once you get into space and you learn everything, you realize just how overcomplicating people make this. It's because people are new and they just overcomplicate the whole process, because when you're new, that's how it is. But y'all, I am about to go since I have no other questions. Like I said, if y'all do have questions after the live and you see this video, just leave them down in the comments. If you want to DM me personally, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the bio of my YouTube page. Or you can email me. It doesn't matter. But I recommend, if you have not started, to start. Like I said, to start. If you got questions, need clarification, just send me a message, y'all. It's that simple. I'm only on here to give y'all the info. I ain't forcing nobody to do nothing. I ain't begging y'all to do nothing, because it's up to y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I know. And that's, digital products is literally how I was able to quit my job last year. And y'all, when I started, I did not know anything. I was new, just like some of y'all. I didn't know. I had to learn. I was just willing to learn. I wanted it bad enough. So I did what I had to do and I learned. But y'all, I really do gotta go. So I guess I will try to go live. No, I'm not gonna go live tomorrow. Tomorrow my daughter's birthday, so I'm not even finna say I'm going live tomorrow. Cause ain't no telling where she gonna have me at. No telling at all. But yeah, I'll probably go live the next day. But I don't know. Y'all may see me again tonight. Just depends. Took you to make your first sale. So I made $10,000 my second month after starting. I don't exactly remember. I want to say like 3 weeks, but I literally started April of 2024. And the month of May of 2024, I made 10K. Yeah, I made 10K. I've been telling this story since day one. You can go back and like, y'all can go back and watch some of my videos, like my older videos back from 2024. I even did a video when I had made like my first 4 sales, but I literally made $10,000 the very second month after I started, which is insane, y'all. Cause no 9 to 5 has ever paid me that much money. That's y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is where it's at because there's no cap to the amount of income you can make. Now I'm not guaranteeing y'all 10K y'all second month because that depends on you. Nobody can guarantee you results. Y'all will never hear me guarantee y'all results. But what I can guarantee you is if you don't quit and you actually give it your all, you have no choice but to make money. You have no choice but to make money. There's some people who made their sales faster than I did. But I did not expect to make 10K my first month. Like I literally was only praying for $1,000 a month and ended up making 10K the second month, y'all. And I did that every single month, averaging between 5 and 10K for that entire year, y'all. For that entire year, and then that's when I eventually quit my job. And yes, I did it while working my job. So if you work a 9 to 5, that is not an excuse not to do this. Because I literally worked a 9 to 5 and was over here on the internet, y'all, making more money than my raggedy ass job was paying me for 8-9 hours a day. And I was not even putting in that much time in the online space, y'all. I mean, that right there alone should motivate half of y'all. And then if you love your job, I'm still talking to you. Because even if you love your job, why not build a second stream of income? Why not have two? You never know if you may lose your job one day, especially nowadays, right? People losing their jobs left and right. Either because the people just letting people go or AI replacing all y'all. So you may as well, right? AI out here replacing all these jobs. So it's best to get on it now. Don't get caught up. How many people? I don't know. I don't know how many people I had to sell. You can do that math though. I was selling a $500 course. I mean, I had a high ticket back then. I told y'all when I started, I bought a course to learn from, and the bonus was I was able to resell that course. So I didn't have any product that I made of my own. The same course that I bought to learn personal branding, marketing, sales, all of that stuff, all I did was learn from it and talk about it at the same time. And other women, other men, I sold to men too, wanted to know how I started, how I was making money. They bought the same course from me. Every time they bought it, I was making anywhere between $424 and $500. So if you do the math, 10,000, I mean, it's quite a few, but that's a high ticket course. So, and I did that, y'all, for a year. And then eventually I made my own products. But yeah, you just have to listen. It's all I can tell y'all is it's up to you. That's 20 people. 20 people I sold to in a month, made 10K. Yeah. Cause it's not about you reselling the course. That's the whole point. And I'm glad you brought that up. The whole point that someone would buy the course, the main reason you should buy a course like UBC or DWA or SWC or any of those courses, the main reason you should want it is to learn skills if you choose to start that way. Not to say, oh, I'm going to buy this course so I can flip it. That wasn't my reason for getting it. I got it so that I can learn how to make money because it's teaching you how to make the money. It's teaching you how to make the sale, y'all. Selling is a skill. Not everybody can sell shit. That's why everybody can't be salesmen, right? So I bought it with the right intention to learn skills. Once I mastered the skills, I promoted the course to teach other people how to do it. But that should not be your number one reason. And then eventually I quit selling it and made my own shit. So I still sell it, but I don't promote it as strongly as I did when I first started, when I had no other products. And I was being lazy because I didn't want to make any other products, right? You don't have to have a course. Exactly. I just said that. You don't have to have a course. That's why I said I created my Softwork starter system. I put everything I know that I learned from the course and through just trial and error into a SoftWorks starter system, y'all, that's $67. So you don't have to start with a course. You can start there. It's like a fraction of the price, right? Or if you want to start with the course, you can. But that was the whole point of me making that, to show people like you don't have to start that way. That's just how I chose to start. I don't regret it because I was able to make. I had a course that I was able to also make money from that was $500. So I had a high ticket product. Okay, y'all. They texted me. I'm supposed to be gone. Let me go. I gotta go, y'all. But thank y'all for watching. Like I said, if y'all have questions, leave them in the comments. If I'm no longer live when y'all see this, or DM me on Instagram. Everything y'all need is in the description if y'all truly want to start. And it's just that simple, y'all. There's nothing else to say. If you truly want to know how to do this and you truly want to start, you have to make an investment. It's that simple. Stuff ain't free. You can go on YouTube, Google it, try to piece it together. It's going to take you a few months. I mean, everything out there you can find, but how are you going to know what to find? The whole point of investing is to get a shortcut to the information, because somebody already put everything you need in one place. And that's as simple as it gets. If you really want to do this and you really want to make money, you have to figure out how you want to start. You want to start with UBC? You want to start with the SoftWorks starter system? It's up to you. You're going to learn either way it goes. And it's just that simple. Not starting and then just procrastinating day in, day out, asking the same question over and over is not going to help you. Not going to help you. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all